Dum 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 dum. Hey, we're resuming work on the electric car today. It's a crisp October day here in Minnesota, actually quite pleasant. Today I'm going to try and weld the two steel plates that comprise the transmission adapter in place with three 2-inch black pipe sections. If you recall from the last video, I was risking all by jacking up the motor on top of a hydraulic jack that wasn't even keeping it level. Today I have rigged up a sling that's running up here to this cross piece here in my garage. The idea being that I can level the motor and move it into and out of engagement with the transaxle by just rolling the cart underneath it. And so far it's working very well. So it looks extremely precarious. I can only imagine what would happen if the nylon decided to let go. Hopefully it won't. I'm going to get the 3 standoffs positioned this morning. Use some clamps and so forth to kind of set it up. Make sure there's no binding in the drive shaft, although I will have the ability to do some micro adjustments by the way the plates are bolted onto the motor and to the transmission. I want it to be as close to true as possible. And then I'm going to tack those things in place as well as I can with my little Lincoln welder. So we'll get back to that soon. Don't go too far. Okay, so we got the first 3 standoffs in there. They're under clamp tension, so they're pretty much evenly distributed around the perimeter. So it should be pretty even, then I can sneak the other 3 in later. So the thing to do now is to get to tacking. So, wish me luck. Well, I got the 3 points tack welded. They're ugly, but they actually look kind of strong. And then I surprisingly ran out of wire, which sucks, but I guess I can go get some more. So now you see I got this thing out of the slings. Actually had a piece of good fortune. Just as I got this wooden thing under here and I went to undo the ratchet strap, of course the ratchet broke and the motor fell ½ an inch into its waiting wooden frame. That's the one thing it's always important to remember with any kind of project like this. If you don't have luck and you're not feeling the flow, you shouldn't do the work. You're gonna, especially if you're gonna do kind of stupid stuff like I always do, you gotta have your luck in hand. So I've been feeling the flow lately, which is why I keep doing all these videos and keep making progress. It's because the flow is happening. If the flow wasn't happening, I'd go find something else to do, you know. There's always something else to do. But if it's happening, the flow's happening, you got to seize the day and make it happen. Now we just got to get this unit off of here. And once it's off, we will have choices as to how to reinforce it, finish it, whatever. So here we have the roughed-in motor adapter. There's going to be at least 3 more standoffs 1, 2, 3. So it should be strong. It's ugly, but that's okay. It holds the motor, it adapts to the transmission, and it's going to get the job done. Weighs about 16 pounds. Not terrible for a big chunk of steel, you know. So it's done. I got all the welds done myself. I just went over to Harbor Freight and got some wire. And then I proceeded to make an ungodly mess. But there's some real strong welds hidden there among all the extra slag that's kind of stuck on the surface. So I'll clean this thing up and paint it, and it's done. It is, in fact, a motor to transmission adapter that is gonna work. Hallelujah. That's it for now. Thanks.